Abdullah, United have lost against Spurs.
It's not barely any words, man. I said I won't be surprised if we lose 3-0 here. The players, there was no energy at all from them. Obviously, the first half we had a couple of chances. Lukaku needs to put that away. But the reaction when we concede the second goal, there was no reaction from the players. On the third goal, further up the pitch, Sanchez sees the ball. Sanchez is usually the one that chases down the ball and works hard. He just looks at it and the ball gets kicked up the pitch and they concede. Where's the energy from the players? Now you can point fingers at Mourinho, you can point fingers at Ed Woodward, but those players aren't playing for United. You should be honoured to play for United. It's absolutely embarrassing from some of those players. For me, there's a lot more than Mourinho to blame in this. Obviously, he's got part of the blame because clearly the dressing room, there isn't a connection between them. A couple of those players in there, like Luke Shaw and Jesse Lingard, were chasing every loose ball. Even though Luke Shaw, who's not played a lot in the past few seasons, had started every single game, the last 3 games, he was running all game. Jesse Lingard, even when the ball's opposite end of the pitch, he'll chase that down. Where's the rest of those players? Paul Pogba, he'd only had 2 or 3 of those games that season. Everyone exaggerates when he has a bad game. But that was awful. World Cup winner, come on, man. I always back Pogba. You know I love Paul Pogba. But today, he's not in it. And maybe it's someone like Zidane who can walk in there, put his arm around the likes of Pogba and Martial and just get the team going. But overall, Mourinho's got part to blame, the players and those at the top. It might have to be a Milan 2010 here. We might have to turn up here again, with those scarves and give it a go. Because even if me and you don't walk into that ground and protest and we leave the game, there will be people in there paying for those tickets. Do you get what I'm saying? We can't do that, so we're going to have to turn up and cause something in there, because right now they're not getting it at the top. All we're hearing from Ed Woodward is, we're making this much money every year, we're making this much money. Well, where is it this summer? It seems like Mourinho's getting 60 million every transfer window to spend himself, and then the rest are on players that are just going to bring in something commercially. We're not making money commercially, we're trying to improve as a side. It's stupid. It's a football club, not a business. They need to understand that, the people at the top. Someone needs to understand football at the top. And if they don't trust Mourinho, then why is he still there? Because unfortunately, I rate Mourinho, but there's no trust between the board and the manager. So you got to let the manager go right now, because it's an absolute disaster.
Cheers, Abdullah. Hi guys, I'm here with Ali. We're outside Old Trafford. United have lost against Spurs. Ali, for that victory against Leicester, you pointed out he had a little bet on. Still feeling confident about that one?
Do you know what we shouldn't be is joining the media circus. Everybody, every team is ABU at the moment. One thing tonight, Jose just said on Sky Sports, we might have lost the game, but we didn't lose the fans. Tonight, Old Trafford was rocking. It was rocking in every stand, right? And most importantly, he felt that as the manager. First half, let's all agree, right? First half, we took the game, we missed chances. We were a bit surprised about the selection that came up. But second half, they scored early, and for some reason we folded. We absolutely folded. I said, but what I'm not going to do, don't forget about that 250 quid. Yeah. Win the league, yeah? And everyone's like, oh, no, we're not going to win the league. But you know what? Don't lose faith. We're 3 games in. And most importantly, Jose, the players, they didn't want us to be beat 3-0 tonight. No, but everyone, I've heard them outside, oh, sack him. Don't sack anybody. Most importantly, back the team, and if we back the team and they do what they do, I'm sorry, but I'm not an optimist. On your page, people have said, oh, who's this nutter saying he's bet 250 quid? Oh, what a nutter, he's going to lose all his money. No, what I'm not. I've supported Manchester United since I was 3 years old. I'm not a defeatist. If you want to be a defeatist, don't be a Manchester United fan. What I want to be is a Manchester United fan. And whether we win, lose or draw, what I do is 100% support my team. If you don't want to support the team, go and support someone else. Drop the mic, end of.
Well, I thought what lost us the game was our defence was sloppy and we didn't take our chances. We had loads of chances in the first half. We played really, really well. But we aren't taking our chances. And then in the second half, we just collapsed.
Too many individual errors?
Yes. We weren't in defence. We aren't tight enough to our men. We're just letting them go.
You're still backing the man?
Yep.
Cheers,
Oh, I'm feeling really sad after that. I think we saw today what manager United should have and what manager they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have Jose Mourinho. He's just so defensive. Like, for example, he thought today Pochettino played a back three. Pochettino switched it up, played a back four, changed it up. It completely threw the tactics out of the window. Yeah, shocking, man. But yeah,
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
If Lukaku misses 2-3 chances, the game should be 2-3-0. It's gone by half time. You can't blame the manager for that.
Martial missed that, he'd be dropped.
But
You know,
we've played terrible against Brighton, so he needs to reap the changes. He did that. Did we not perform better than we did against Brighton in the second half? Yes, we did. So when we came out in the first half, we were miles better. We created more chances. We're a better side, against a better side as well, might I admit. We created more chances, but when Lukaku doesn't finish chances, what can we do?
Still behind the man.
100%. Don't give up on him. He's won titles, so get behind him. Why not?
Cheers, man.
What did I tell you before the game? We're going to lose. Right? I said I'm not confident. And I think the problem comes from Mourinho. I think everyone's blaming Woodward, but he's already given him the money. So I think people are saying, oh, Woodward's not backed him, but he's bought him 2 centre-halves. He's bought Fred in. Did we actually need Fred when we got Herrera? You could have bought a centre-back with that 52 million if you were that urgent. But I even think, with the way we played today, even if we had whoever it's out of the world in the back, I don't think it would have made any difference. I personally think it's just the way we're playing. We're not getting enough from this team. So we've got Rashford on the bench, we've got 2-0 down, we put on Fellaini. Martial wasn't even in the squad today. Where is he? Why is he not playing?
We don't even know who our best centre-backs are. I mean, they're all injured all the time.
We don't even know our best team. We should be playing. We should be playing Sanchez up top, or we should be playing Martial up top. If Martial missed that chance today, he'll be dropped for the next 3-4 games, right? But Lukaku gets special treatment. So I think that obviously Lukaku needs to be dropped for a game or two and bring Martial in, because I feel like Martial's done nothing wrong. But at the same time, we look at Pogba, everyone's blaming him, but I don't think no one wants to play for this manager anymore. I know it's too early to say, but I feel like he's been backed enough. He's given 400 million, and Sanchez is not playing well. Pogba's not playing well. Lindelof, Beatty. What about all these? Fred's not even playing well. So we're spending all this money, and then people are complaining we're not getting a centre-back. But people are not realising that the whole team's not playing well, let alone the centre-backs. So I think all this problem comes down to Mourinho. I think if we get a new manager in as soon as possible, and maybe get someone like Zidane in, or someone that can play better football, because if Mourinho played better football, I don't think we'll be standing here complaining if we lost 2-1.
Hi guys, Adam here, and with Hilly, we're outside Old Trafford. United have lost against Spurs. Quite frankly, not good enough.
Just lack passion, absolutely lack passion. Whether the players are happy with Mourinho in the dressing room, whether they're happy with him at training, then I don't understand why the players aren't turning up for the fans. Find something, find your passion. Like, play for the kids that come and put your shirt on, pay money for your shirt. Play for the poor bastards that have had to go around shopping with the mums today. The ones that have been shopping with the wives today to make excuses to come here today and watch this shit. It's bad. You can't pin it all on the manager. The players are grown-ass men and need to start taking responsibility for themselves. They earn the money that they earn, and they're not turning up. They're not turning up to train every day. Pick a fan and inspire him. I'm fed up of it, me.
How do we change this? Is it above the manager? Is it the manager? Is it the players? What is the problem?
It's just no one's playing for the shirt anymore. The shirt used to mean something. The badge used to mean something, and they're not there. The heart's not in it. I don't care if you've had a bad week or something in training or whatever. You still turn up. You're a professional. You get paid the money that you get paid. You should still turn up, regardless of whether you're having arguments with the manager, whether the manager's putting you down or making you feel like, oh, boo-hoo, grow up. Get on the pitch and play for the fans that turn up and pay every week for this. It's disgraceful.
Cheers, Illy. Tony, United have lost 3-0. Not great today.
Not a great start to the season, to be honest. I mean, 2 losses in 3. Probably our worst start to the season so far. I thought we sort of started very positively. We're playing, good counter. Some of the players, did very well at the start. But to be honest, we faded away toward the first half, toward the end of the first half. 0-0 at first half probably wasn't a good reflection of the match. To be honest, we should have been 2-0 up at first half, probably about 3-0 up, to be honest. Then second half, I think it just was all over the place. I know we made some substitutions. They didn't do any justice. To be honest, maybe they were justified, try and get the team going. Fellaini coming on for Matic, yeah, okay. Fred was probably our best player, and Herrera as well. But, they took Herrera out to bring Sanchez in.
Do you think these players are playing for the manager at the moment?
I think they are. To be honest, I think they are. But Mourinho, does he have a good backing?
It was shattering, but I do credit the Old Trafford fans today. It was very electric, and if Lukaku scored that, it would have been a different game. My opinion. Yeah, definitely.
So you're still backing the manager?
I still back Mourinho. As Fergie said, he told us to always stick by our managers. He's been at the club for 26 years, for 4 years. His first 4 years, people said to sack him, and then look what happened. Look at what the club has brought us. So we need to back our managers, whether he's not performing or not.
First half, we absolutely dominated them. Second half, we got unlucky. If Lukaku scored that in the first half, it would have been a completely different game. The only issue I had with Mourinho's tactics today was the positioning. Why was Pogba all the way on the right flank at 80% of the time? Why was Lukaku the one crossing the ball into Lingard? That just doesn't make any sense. But 100%, we're 3 games in, long season to go, 35 games left. We're gonna be top of the league. Let's go.
I don't know where that's come from.